Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I am Dr. Goat. Today I'm in my Subie, going to give you guys a 2-year review, overview, just my thoughts on the car after 2 years of ownership. Okay guys, so I just recently was watching my 1-month review on the car and thought, you know, might as well make a 2-year review. And yeah, you're probably already hearing that, and that's probably gonna annoy the shit out of you. But yeah, right now my clutch is squeaky as shit. I need to take care of that. Anyways, like I said, I was watching that video and I just thought, you know, it's been quite a while since I've made a video like this, and probably be worth it to get it out and let you guys know how I'm feeling about the car, anything that's happened, and yeah. So first off, I'm sure I've mentioned this in other videos, but at my little 1-month video there, I did not have the title to the car yet. I actually ended up going probably 6 months or so. Wow. God, I sound like I haven't been driving the car in a while. But yeah, I went probably half a year or more without having the title, and you know, that in turn means I did not have a plate. I had insurance on the car. I did have insurance, but no plate. Other than the insurance, the car, well, the insurance and my loan, the car wasn't technically in my name, which sucked. But yeah, we ended up figuring that out. I don't know, it was a hassle. I honestly don't even want to get into it, because it has not a whole lot to do with how I've been feeling about the car. One of the other issues there was that I did not get a front bumper when I had the car. I ended up buying my own bumper, painting it myself, getting all the other pieces for it. And to make a long story short on that, I did not paint it correctly. It was chipping off. It wasn't the correct, like, it was the correct paint, but I'm not a painter. And I did not match up, you know, I don't know how they blend it to make it all match in and look real pretty. So anyways, the whole reason that ended up getting replaced is another expense, and that would be that the car, somehow I popped a couple of the seals in the front of the engine, and yeah, once again tried fixing it myself. I got all new seals because oil had been puddling up in the timing cover area. I got a new timing belt kit, you know, with the water pump and other pulleys and all that. Had to get the new plastics for the timing cover because bolts were stripped in there, and yeah, it was a big hassle there. But anyways, I replaced all that myself, had the car back on the road for about a month, and noticed oil leaking again. Dummy me, which I've mentioned this again in another video. I put some sort of lubricant to help get the seals in. Don't do that. Do not do that. I'm telling you, do not do that, because yeah, they just push straight back out. And yeah, once again, oil leaking around everywhere. So in turn, I took it to a fairly local shop around me that specifically works on Subarus, and they ended up replacing all that. But when they did it, as they were bringing it into their shop, didn't look terrible, but I am definitely glad that they paid to get it fixed. So basically, when they were sending the car to the body shop to get that fixed, I asked them to price out getting a new bumper on it, and I cannot remember what it was, but it was at least $1,500, something like that. It was more than I wanted to spend, but I was like, you know, if I don't do it now, chances are I'm probably not going to do it, and I'm just going to hate looking at the front of the car still. So I paid to do that, and I'm so happy that I did that, because yeah, I honestly would probably still be looking at the front of the car and just being like, you know, love the rest of the car, but I'd be definitely taking pictures from the back of the car like I was when I first got it. So that was honestly my biggest expense right there, and that was my biggest issue that I've had, was those seals popping out. And instead of just sending it to a shop in the first place, I tried doing it myself again, because I like trying to do things myself. But you know, especially on cars and engines that I don't know a lot about, I've learned that it's probably best to just let someone that knows what they're doing do it right the first time. So yeah, that was my biggest expense there, was that oil issue. Got the new front bumper. Honestly, you know, other than that, like I said, that is my biggest issue. And right now, my most annoying issue is that freaking clutch squeaking. But yeah, I still love the car. I still, you know, really enjoy driving it. I've got my subwoofers in here. I'll listen to that a little bit. I just love listening to the car, and it's just a fun car to drive, and it's somewhat practical. That was the other thing. You know, you feel and see how rough that was going over the railroad tracks. One other thing I did do with the car was I got some, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of the brand right now. Fortune something, I'm sorry guys. But I did get decent coilovers for the car, and that's another thing that, you know, makes me love the car even more, is just the way it sits now. You know, it sits a little lower, which I think, you know, looks a lot better. And, you know, it stiffens up the ride, but I will say I have felt, I don't do any racing or anything with this, but I have felt a lot more comfortable having a little more fun with the car, being a little faster, going around corners with these coilovers on. So I think they're worth it. I mean, a person like me that's not doing any racing, I think they're worth it just in the way that they make the car look. I still want to get some aftermarket wheels, but got to get the money to do that. So, you know, honestly, all the little stupid things, like with the title and the bumper and just the little things like that that were an issue when I first got the car, I have now taken care of. And I honestly haven't done anything to the car in quite a while now. It's just kind of been a, you know, somewhat daily driver. I have a shop truck that I usually drive, but this, if I'm going out of the city or whatever, I'm hopping in this, or if I'm looking to have a little bit of fun. So I don't drive the car nearly as much as I want to, but especially in the winter time here, I like to get it out, have a little bit of fun in the snow. So yeah, I'll definitely include some little clips and pictures of the car in the snow, because I have been having some fun with that. Anyways, guys, unless I think of something else that I want to update you on before I upload this video, I think that's about going to wrap it up. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if there's any questions you have